after the show, you guys get back home to Georgia and stuff. What was kind of the reaction from friends, family, in the malls? Like what was kind of like, you know, because we don't get to see the after.
Honestly, our friends and family, of course, you know, they're diehard fans for us in Jungle Boogie. I think collectively as a crew, we all really feel as though we get a lot of love when we come to the West Coast. Sometimes it seems a little more than the East Coast, actually, which is a surprise to me, being that we're from the East Coast, but we seem to get a lot of love when we come out to the West Coast. Oh, and up north, of course.
And
I think a lot of people, a lot of our fans, like the number one thing I hear from them is, we voted for y'all and y'all should have won.
Yeah.
We're like, thank you.
Because you guys don't understand, there was a battle backstage. I mean, you know, after they decided the top four, like it wasn't like past seasons where like, oh, so and so. I mean, there was a battle. Like we were like, Hype, no. Jungle Boogie, no. Blueprint, no. Poriotics. You guys were such a close top four.
Yeah, man, it's crazy because when we started off on the show, like first week, we were just like, man, if we make it past regionals, we just, only thing we don't want is to go home first week. After that, you know, we can go home anytime. We just didn't want to go home after that. But when we started like progressing in the competition, we started feeling really good. You know, it was like, oh man, you know. And then when we first saw that, the first poster in the audience that said Jungle Boogie, that felt so surreal to us that people really liked us, you know. So it was crazy for us because we wasn't about winning. We just wanted to really prove that, you know, that there were strong dancers in the South and that we were able to be heavy contenders in the competition.
Because I was sweating. They said nope to the South first, nope to the South second. I'm like, oh, if they take Jungle Boogie out third, like this is wrong. This is wrong. So luckily they didn't. But so it's been nice. You go back home, you guys get love and everything. And so one of the first things I got to see you guys do was, you know, huge BET, VH1 actually. VH1, the South Hip-Hop Honors. How did you guys set up with that? Because it wasn't like a one performance. I mean, you guys were like there was like a 3-hour show and you guys were like performing for all these different people.
Yes. We're with an agency. And they hooked us up with getting with VH1 Hip-Hop Honors on the strength of Jungle Boogie being a Southern crew and doing our Southern style of dance, cranking. And so they hooked us up with that. And it was really cool. We were like the house dancers, I guess.
The co-choreographers as well. We were the co-choreographers for the award show as well. We assisted Fatima Robinson.
Oh, wow. So like every dance performance you guys had. Oh wow!
We definitely had some jungle splash up in there, or full on wetness going on, you know, whichever you like to say, you know. But yeah, we were definitely heavily involved in the dance sequences, and so we were like in like 15. Some of us had 9, 11 numbers. Yeah, it was pretty deep. Outfit changes, wow. It was deep, and it stinks because then when you watch the VH1 Hip Hop Honors, you like see splurts of dancers. You're like, wait, but we worked like a whole week, and and I got this cramp in my leg, and I'm sore. Like, where's our shine? Where's the dance? Because we also got to work with some other dancers too, and it was really awesome.
Awesome.
No, because people don't always understand that. They'll see like 5 seconds here, especially music videos. People don't understand, you know, how much go into it. But luckily, you know, I saw a bunch of Jungle Boogie. So who was the most fun? Because there was a lot of artists that performed. I think you guys danced like Trina,
For me, Trina was by far the best for me. So Scorpion, hey Trina, if you're watching, yeah, you know what it is.
Yeah, Trina was really, really cool. You know, a lot of them were very, very down to earth people. You know, it was a pleasure working with them. But Trina, I have to say, she was one of my favorite to work with. You know, because even when we was on stage before we even started our number, you know, we'll be having conversation about something completely different.
She was hurt too. Yeah, she's like a soldier, like for real. She hurt her leg or something before she got on her flight, and she could barely walk. But thank you. Yeah, she could barely walk, but it just showed that her determination for the craft that she does and the art that she does, she takes it very seriously, and she showed us a different side of what we perceive to see on television.
Yeah. And pretty much just like on the show, BJ is the wild one. So I was going around trying to meet everybody, like every celebrity that walked past me. I was like, oh my God, I can't believe it. And it was amazing because for the first time, like I've actually had a competitive input into what the Southern dances or the Southern style of dancing is being presented on TV. So it was like, I want people to say, hey, this is what we were doing in the club. But as far as the artists, man, Trina, Nelly, Murphy Lee, Chameleon is really cool. Pitbull, like they was really really cool. Now there was some that was walking around with their shades on, acting like they didn't want to talk to nobody.
You start to learn, man. You start to learn. Some of them got attitude,
and it wasn't even the ones that you thought was big time. But no, I'm not gonna say nothing about that. But
Asher Rock, he was cool.
Oh yes, it was cool.
Thank God, because if the white guy would have been rude, I would have had a problem. We all connected. I would have called him.
His friend was gonna tell us to jump on him while he was asleep, but it was cool. Nah, he's like really cool.
That's good.
So it was a blessing, honestly.